gentlemen, the old and new guard commanders are marching with a new century. The guards will be given instructions on what to observe while on duty.
Relieve. Relieve advance. Right. Turn.
With the old century relief, the new guard commander has partially taken over. He will soon be fully in charge of the guards after signing the handing and taking over notes.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, witnessing the ceremony today as guests to the Presidency are students and their teachers from Oasis International School. Oasis International School was founded on 12 September 2011 by Mrs. Christine Marie Nyanteji, who serves as the CEO. Guided by the belief that every child is a gift from God, Oasis nurtures each learner's potential in a caring environment. Led by Principal Mr. Theodore Joanna Hyde and Assistant Mr. Gideon Ashiti, the school serves over 600 students through a hybrid curriculum combining the Ghanaian National Curriculum, Cambridge Framework, and Montessori approach. Oasis integrates the STEM education and supports learners with special needs. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the old and new duty officers and duty warrant officers will now resume their posts. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now witness a drill display by the new guard. In the Ghana Armed Forces, drill displays are structured and well-rehearsed series of movements performed by troops to demonstrate discipline, pride, precision, and teamwork. Formations in drill displays vary according to the purpose for which these movements are executed. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what you are witnessing is more than drill. It is discipline in motion, a language of precision understood by every soldier and sailor.
This display is a symbolic representation of naval traditions, discipline, and professionalism. In naval practice, ships conduct maneuvers in various formations to maintain order and control at sea. The display depicts the basic formation 7, where divisions are in column with guides bearing a beam to starboard.
Using stationing speed, the ships skillfully maneuver to assume the required position, reflecting coordination, discipline, and tactical excellence. Your Excellency, the troops have formed a circle representing the wheel. The wheel is a special part of the entire steering mechanism of the ship and is located at the bridge of the ship. It connects to the ship's rudder to control the direction of the ship to be able to sail and safeguard the country's maritime domain. Beyond the functional use of the wheel, it symbolizes authority,
control, and mastery over the elements and the journey.
Your Excellency, the troops have broken into the formation of the St. George's Cross.
This is a very prominent symbol in the Ghana Navy's ensign. The St. George's Cross is a symbol of courage, compassion, and dedication, which reflects the courageous nature of the Ghana Navy, sailing even in stormy conditions to protect the integrity of the country.
Your Excellency, the tune we just heard is the Ghana Navy Anthem. This was composed by Lieutenant Commander Stanley Theophilus Brock. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the series of actions or movements executed in a smart and uniform manner showcases discipline, teamwork, professionalism, cooperation, and alertness, which are essential in military operations.
Shall we give them a better round of applause?
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now witness a display by the band. This will add a spectacle to the ceremony and allow the band to officially pay compliments to the President.
Your Excellency, the origin of band trooping dates back to the early days of man, who paraded all horn and drum players of his tribe and played them around as a result of victory at war. When armies began the system of regimentation at the beginning of the 17th century,
this custom was inculcated into ceremonial parades to serve the dual purpose of adding spectacle to the parade
through displays, as well as allowing the bandsmen relax their limbs after a long static performance. The mass band this morning comprises the Armed Forces Central Band and the Navy Band. They will advance in slow and quick time. Your Excellency, leading the mass band are the drum majors, Able Seaman Class 1 Boachi Emmanuel from the Ghana Navy Band and Lance Pro Angela Boateng from the Armed Forces Central Band. The band will advance in slow and quick time
to form the shape of the Jubilee House. The architectural design of the Jubilee House is inspired by the Ashanti traditional stool, which is the ultimate symbol of authority and unity in Ghana. Authority at the Presidency typically refers to the powers and responsibilities vested in the office of the President of a country. The tune being played at the background is the Neem Gong. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the mass band is currently under the baton of Lieutenant Mafoti Dukurugu and is assisted by Sub-Lieutenant Albert Day Anakwa. The mass band is playing the patriotic song Munsum.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, I will entreat all of us to wave our flags as a sign of patriotism to the Republic. Your Excellency, at this juncture, the mass band will retire and adopt the two-up formation. This is a fundamental military tactic widely used in the conduct of operations. In this formation, two soldiers move forward in mutual support, often staggered, to provide security, suppressive fire, and flexibility of maneuver. It is most essential when advancing under uncertain threats, during patrols, or when the enemy's position is known, ensuring momentum is maintained while protection is never compromised. The band will soon split into their respective positions and halt to continue with the rest of the parade. Indeed, music in the military context is more than rhythm and melody. It is the heartbeat of the parade, uniting movements with discipline and inspiring both troops and the nation. Shall we give the band a round of applause? Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the old guard will now swap for the new guard to take their rightful position on parade. This signifies that the new guard is fully installed and are in charge of the guard duties at the Jubilee House. They are therefore responsible for its security, and it also signifies the start of their 3-month tour of duty.
Right! Right! Shin! Sure! Down! Up! Right! Move! Right, please! Right! 10! By the left! Quick! March!
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, also as special guests to the Presidency are students and teachers from Gonda Primary and Junior High School. The Gonda Primary and Junior High School was established in 1963 under the name Gonda Barracks School. Originally situated within the Gonda Barracks, the school was located
Right! Out! Then you advance! Left! 10!
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, the new duty officer, Naval Lieutenant Ezekiel Nai Ako, will ask permission from the President to march off the parade.
Your Excellency, ceremonial guard changing parade over. They have your permission to carry on, Your Excellency. I, Your Excellency.
Shall we rise for the national salute? Personnel in uniform are reminded to salute.
Hey! National salute!
please be seated.
Old Guard Commander and Beglar, take post.
Your Excellency, the Old Guards will march off parade, signifying the completion of their tour of duty with honor and dedication.
All Guards will march off in column of route. Move to left the column of route. Left. 10. Band, take post. All guards, by the right. Quick, march. You guys, all right. 3, 10. Hands. All guards. Bye, Judo. All guards. Right wheel. And over here. Go.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the 45th guard changing ceremony.
As today's parade draws to a close, we are reminded that discipline, duty, and devotion remain the enduring pillars of the Ghana Armed Forces. Under the leadership of His Excellency the President
And Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, we stand ready to safeguard the sovereignty and future of our beloved nation. The Ghana Armed Forces remains steadfast, loyal, and ever ready in service to God and country. We thank you for your time and kind consideration. His Excellency the President will exchange pleasantries with guests. Thereafter, there will be a group photo session. This will be followed by interaction between the Ghana Armed Forces and school children in attendance.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Your Excellency, at this juncture, the new guard will also march off parade, marking the close of this morning's ceremony and symbolizing renewed vigilance, commitment, and loyalty to the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and the Republic of Ghana.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen,
His Excellency the President will exchange pleasantries with guests. Thereafter, there will be a group photo session. This will be followed by an interaction between the Ghana Armed Forces and school children in attendance. Your Excellency, I would at this juncture hand over to the in charge of the schools, the senior protocol officer at the Presidency, Delight Mensapa, to carry on from here.
I am Lieutenant Amanda Deborah Goddard from the Department of Public Relations of the Ghana Armed Forces, and has been my honor and privilege to serve as your Master of Ceremony for today. I wish you safe journeys back to your various destinations. Thank you sincerely for gracing this occasion with your presence.
Thank you very much. Please, can you be upstanding as we receive His Excellency the President and other senior government officials?
Stand by your chair. Stand by your chair and remain where you are.
Kindly wave your flags as His Excellency and his officers approach. With His Excellency the President this morning is the Honorable Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra. We also have with him the Minister for the Interior, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak. The National Security Advisor, Mr. Prosper Bani. We have the Deputy Minister for Defense, Mr. Broja Jemfi. We also have with His Excellency this morning the Director of Operations at the Presidency, COP Nathan Kofi Boachi. Mr. President, these are students from my Redeemer School. You are now exchanging greetings with students from Oasis International School. Also with the President, we have the IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, the of Naval Staff, Rear Admiral G.L. Bessin. We have the Chief of Army Staff also with him this morning, Major General Betanu. And we also have the Chief of Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Abdin Frimpong. Also accompanying His Excellency is the Deputy Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Professor Smile Gabua GC. We also have some presidential staffers with His Excellency the President this morning. Primary and Junior High School. Gonda Primary and Junior High School. What's he calling me?
I want. And finally, Your Excellency, these are students from Sakumono TWMA Primary School. Sakumono TWMA Primary.
I thank you for staying with us. What we just witnessed is the 45th ceremonial change of guards at the presidency, and so the army